Okay, what does your screen show?
PPG calendar week 46.
How about
Now
now?
it says, oh, snail mail.
Oh, all right. Yay.
Yay. I love that little stamp. That was so cute.
Yes.
Okay.
So
And it's funny, a lot of people don't do snail mail anymore.
are we supposed to get snow?
Um, Hold on.
It's just getting dark. I've had to turn the lights on since I got home. I went like, hey.
Oh yeah, I do too. Let me see weather. It just shows raindrops, but let's see. It says light rain. Real feel is only 43. And it says mainly cloudy with a brief shower or two, breezy this afternoon. And then tonight the low is 22, increasing winds with patchy clouds. Real feel will be 6 degrees tonight.
Woohoo!
I know. Rain at 1, rain again around 3, rain and snow around 9. So you might have a flurry or two,
Okay.
but tomorrow's good, just cold.
All right.
But it feels like it. I agree with you. And it's dark and dreary, so I do agree. Yep.
Okay. I got my Roman
Oh,
candle on. I got my black
good.
pepper and my lemon.
We're spicing you up, girl. Black pepper.
Woohoo!
And women.
Lemon. Yes, I got my lemon
Okay.
on. Stella calls lavender purple. Give me the purple.
Oh, really?
Her mom tried to put eucalyptus on her feet when her nose was running.
Yeah.
No, purple. Give me the purple. Mia
That's
told me,
cute.
I tried to say, get her to say lavender.
Yeah.
And she said, just purple.
Okay. That's cute, though. At least she knows what she wants.
Right. Well, and Tommy tried to explain to her that lavender was a natural antihistamine, so if she had a runny nose, that was fine too.
Oh, sure. Sure.
Uh, my phone lights up orange when the battery's low. Does yours do that too?
No? But remember, you have a newer model than I do. Well, no, but you do.
Be a
You,
dark model soon.
no, I'm good with what I have. I'm just going to go grab my water. I left it in the other room. Hold on.
Great.
Don't start without me.
No, we won't start without you.
Where is it? There it is. And I'm kicking the heat up again. Okay. I'm back.
That's what I did. I kicked the heat up, turned the lights on.
Yeah, I've had the lights on in my living room more often than I ever really have, just because it has been so dreary.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's trying to be winter. It's
It
winter.
is.
It's winter.
Well, we have a few more days to real winter.
Yes, we should have a real winter party. Got my coriander.
Love coriander.
Yes. I actually had to put moisturizer on my arms after my shower today because I went like, wow, that's dry.
Oh, I have been using so much of everything. My hands are like sandpaper. My face, I put the moisturizer on, and then like while I did other things, I went back. I went, okay, that sunk in really fast. Did it again. And it's not like I'm not drink. I'm drinking tons of water, so it's not that. I just
Right.
think the heat in the air.
I think so. I think our own heat is drying us out.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, we got 2 minutes to showtime, honey.
Okay.
We had 46 people register for this event.
Oh, nice. Good.
I think a lot of people, when you send them the updated list, I think they then go and listen to things.
Well, that's okay.
It is.
You know what? People are busy, and it's this time of the day. Not everybody can listen, but that's fine as long as they're getting it somewhere.
Uh-huh. One lady I'd never heard from before wrote to us and said, you and Debbie have no idea the effect you have on people like me. And I went, uh-huh. She just said, thank you. I have no idea what it meant.
Oh, that's very sweet.
I hope so.
Well, I would hope that that was a positive thing if she was saying thank you.
Yes. Yes. I took cookies to the post office and the bank yesterday. You know how you get those big 4 packs from Costco?
Uh-huh.
I took them 2 tins each because, my post office is really big. You would think I had given those people $1 million.
Ah. Oh, that was very nice.
Yes. My bank people love me anyway, so.
Yes. Well, that was very, very sweet of you. Very kind.
Okay, you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, we're going to start recording in 5, 4, 3. Yes. And we are very grateful to be doing week 46 of Snail Mail.
Mm-hmm.
Music today was from the Marvelettes called Please, Mr. Postman. And
Right.
it's great music. It's a good rhythm. At this moment, we have our Christmas cards, envelopes, and lists all over the kitchen table. Different size envelopes, different kinds of cards, depending on the orientation of our friends. And
Mm-hmm.
we love to play music while John and I address and write little notes. And we take turns because he has people he likes to send cards to, and I have people I like to send cards to. And
Sure.
people love getting those little personal notes when you say thank you to the postman, and a lot of us have UPS guys and FedEx guys and DHL
Mm-hmm.
guys. We're always giving them water and little snacks and energy bars. But just to write a little note to say thank you really means a lot.
That's true. And their jobs aren't easy. The old joke, through any kind of weather, rain, snow, sleet, but it's true. They are out there every day and they do have a really tough job of delivering. So I appreciate them anyway.
I do too. And the thing is, the fact that you personally took the time to hand write a note that says thank you. I really appreciate everything you did all year. Thank you for putting my stuff in a plastic bag. Whatever you want to express. And I know when Mary Beth was in school, we were always making up little gifties for the teachers and the different classes and the principal. And we would handwrite the notes. And any number of times I got feedback from those people that said the note that you wrote was so nice. The gifts are fine, but the fact that you took the time to say, thank you for coming to the basketball games, thank you for the extra coaching, knows that we really pay attention.
Mm-hmm. No, it's true. And as a teacher myself, the little handwritten notes, or sometimes parents would just write something on the bottom of a returned homework assignment, that always meant more to me than, than a big gift or anything, because it really showed they took the time to pay attention to what I was doing, and I appreciated that.
Absolutely. And the art of the letter it doesn't have to be formal. And I know in the old days, back when I was a kid, Sunday afternoon after church and while the chicken was in the oven, we would be at Grandma's house and she would be writing her weekly letters to her sisters and brothers in Ireland and in Scotland and to her out of state relatives, because I know it's hard for you young people to hear, but there was a period of time where long distance phone calls were a very expensive luxury that regular working people didn't make. We didn't have cell phones, we didn't have computers, so people hand wrote letters to keep up with family news.
That's right.
Oh, oils. Let's talk about our oils. What does it say over here?
The black pepper.
What's it good for, Miss Deb?
Well, it's warm and spicy essential oil, helps to increase the warmth of the body and mind. It relieves sore muscles and joints, boosts the immune and digestive system, stimulates the kidneys, and disperse bruising by increasing circulation to the skin through a compress and reapplication.
Yay!
Uses are as an analgesic. It's antibacterial, antiseptic, and aphrodisiac. For it helps with cravings, like for smoking, to decrease them, I'm assuming. Digestive aid, laxative, stimulant, an appetite motivator, a spleen tonic, and it's excellent for most anemia.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah, very useful and probably underutilized oil, I think.
Well, yeah, it's enough little bottles that people go like, well, I guess I should put it in the kitchen so I can cook with it. And I go, no, you could use it for all kinds of stuff. Mix it up with things. It's also really good to motivate people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dr. Hill shared information about black pepper, that it's anti-infectious, anti-inflammatory, antispasmodic. It's soothing and relaxing while providing a strong protector of DNA. It helps prevent oxidation.
Yes, that's really important so you don't rust inside.
You mean I'll be like the Tin Man? I'll have to use more oil?
More oil. We don't want to rust inside.
But truthfully, black pepper, it's perfect for this time of year because it says it helps relieve colic, colds, cough, constipation, dysentery, fevers, especially intermittent ones in nature, UTI, nausea, vertigo, and vomiting. It also dissolves old mucus in the chest areas and keeps you warm.
It does that.
Mm-hmm. And also it's psychologically warming and builds endurance and helps you to reconnect with life whenever you feel alienated. It fortifies both the mind and the spirit in relieving sadness. It's great stomach and digestive tonic. It's soothing without pain of cramping.
Yes, you should be using black pepper more often. Not just in the kitchen, but put it on your big toe before you go to sleep at night. Put it on the big toe when you're making a clear statement of intent to change your eating habits. And everybody uses lemon for lots of stuff. I thought I'd just throw this out there in case there's any beginners. Lemon oil is a great cure for laundry neglect. Lemon essential oil takes out all odor when you forget and leave your laundry in the washer overnight. I mean, we're all using the On Guard laundry detergent, which does the same thing. But I like to add a little lemon because our water is particularly hard over here.
Mm-hmm.
And it will tame oozy, sappy trees, whether the sap is on your carpet or clothes or seeped into your skin. Lemon oil is excellent for removing pine gum and tree sap.
Ooh.
It's also good to stop grease in its tracks. You just fixed your bike, your hands are black and greasy, soap won't do it. Use the lemon oil mixed with your soap. It's a great degreaser. Disinfect the disgusting. You can add lemon oil to a spray bottle of water and attack what may be living in your range hood or your tables, countertop surfaces. Use it all over the place. And lose the gas mask. When you clean the gunky buildup in your shower, do you practically have to wear a mask to survive the fumes? So just use a little lemon oil. Just a small amount of lemon oil will go a long way removing hard water buildup. Nourish your leathers. Whether you ride a Harley in style or cherish the patina of your leather sofa at home, your leathers are not maintenance free. Use a lemon oil soaked cloth to preserve them and prevent leather from splitting. Give them a lemon helper there, folks. It's really good for them.
That's great. When I miss you, I reread our old messages and smile like an idiot.
This is where we also, when I save up thank you notes, I save up little funny notes people write to me. And I have a special drawer that I keep them in. And when I've had a string of difficult, challenging people to work with, I go open the drawer, just reach in and grab a note, and I read it. And you will be surprised how that person's thank you to me helps me figure out virtues in the people I just worked with that I thought were so difficult. It's nice when people send you snail mail because then you get to reread it later. Isn't that cool?
Absolutely. They're wonderful little I love me's. They're very warming to read them again.
Yes. Now, tell us about Roman chamomile, Miss Deb.
Dun da da da. The Romans are coming. Okay. It is anti-infectious, anti-inflammatory, anti-parasitic, anti-spasmodic. It's a calming antiseptic, and it's relaxing. This oil can also help with allergies, bruises, cuts, depression, insomnia, muscle tension, restless legs, skin conditions like acne, boils, dermatitis, eczema, rashes, and sensitive skin. The action of Roman chamomile is a vasoconstrictor. It causes small blood vessels to shrink, so it can help reduce redness of the cheeks due to enlarged capillaries, though it may be months before any improvement is seen.
Yeah, people write to me all the time about rosacea. Want an instant cure. Well, the first thing they have to do, of course, is get rid of their candida.
Yes.
The other part of that is using oils to re-educate the different veins and arteries in those cheeks.
Right. And we do want to caution not to do this during pregnancy.
Yeah, a lot of times people get carried away because they really, really love the fragrance of Roman chamomile. They want to wear it. They want to have tea with it. They want to do all kinds of stuff. And during pregnancy, we ask them to just use a minimum amount or wait till you go in labor and then slather it on, baby. It's really good for you.
Cool.
For centuries, people have recommended Roman chamomile for colic, gout, headaches, heartburn, indigestion, loss of appetite, as well as to promote urination and relieve diarrhea. Also has been used to prevent nightmares or to calm a person who has suffered from a nightmare. Roman chamomile poultices are applied for abscesses, swelling, insect bites, and pain. Roman chamomile, it can neutralize allergies and increases the ability of the skin to regenerate. It is a cleanser of blood and also helps the liver to reject poisons and to discharge them. Remember, sometimes your body ingests, like let's use a simple example, a styrofoam cup or a styrofoam container you brought hot food home in. That container, the line where the heat was, broke down the polymers in the styrofoam, and you ate some of those molecules. Right. Now, for some people, the liver sorts out those kinds of toxins, but doesn't know what to do with it, so it can cause cloggy foggy in your liver, where a chamomile, especially if you mix it with helichrysum, can usher those toads, I call them toads, out of your liver. Get those toads out of there.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Unless you want to live on a deserted island, communication is important. It
Right. And
is.
sometimes writing it out is really important.
Sure.
Okay.
Remember that communication is the human connection. It's the key to personal and career success.
Right. And when we're going to get this next couple of weekends, people told me they have all kinds of parties. They have office parties, they have political parties, they have family parties, anniversary parties. Tonight at sundown starts Hanukkah. There's other gatherings of church groups and choirs and all kinds of manner of things. And if you focus on discovering virtues, reminding yourself you're a patient, calm person,
Mm-hmm.
you're less likely to be oversensitive to what people might say that you think you should take personally. Depersonalizing during this time of year is really, really important. Again, carry little happy notes with you. You can just hand to people and say, I thought you might like this note. I was thinking of you and wrote this out. You can do all kinds of things that are small gestures that will brighten somebody's day, and sometimes you don't even know. It might even be their own week. You can say things like, I like that color on you. What a great hairstyle. Great shoes. Nice response. Think in terms of not everyone wants to have a fight. Not everyone wants to criticize you. It's really important that you free up space to acknowledge your virtues and the virtues in others. And
Mm-hmm.
that's why just taking a few extra minutes, like Debbie knows I'm famous. When I go visit people's houses, I leave little notes everywhere and they never see me leave them. And they'll find them for weeks after I was at their house. I'll go like, when was she ever in this room? I never saw that.
It's
I'm
true.
crafty. I am very crafty.
Yes,
And
you are.
on a day when people needed it.
Yeah, that's really true. I have found things that you've hidden that have been there for a while because I've never looked in that particular drawer, and it's always amazing to me. First of all, it puts a smile on my face because I know you did it, but it's always amazing. It's exactly the words that I needed to hear at that moment or read at that moment, and it's perfect.
Yay! Yeah, and it just you hold the magic, you hold the force, and whatever your heartbeat is, whatever your intention is, you can have a really good time where before you may have been disappointed. You can hear really good things if you are open to it.
Right.
Our friend Elizabeth Gilbert, what does she have to say, Miss Deb?
Yeah, writing is not like dancing or modeling. It's not something where if you missed it by age 19, you're finished. It's never too late. Your writing will only get better as you get older and wiser. If you write something beautiful and important and the right person somehow discovers it, they will clear room for you on the bookshelves of the world at any age. At least try. And sometimes people are hesitant to write. They don't know what to say. They tell me, "Oh, I don't know the right words." Any words are fine. It's the thought behind that written note that makes people happy and smile.
Yeah, because that means you actually thought about them. It wasn't just a generic Christmas card you had pre-printed and you stuffed their address on it. That's not going to my mouth. Okay. The importance of writing it down. Okay, a lot of people say to me, oh, I don't understand what you mean by write it out. What should I do? If you write an expression of goodness and kindness, then you open the door for a better relationship. If you are having trouble in communication, if you write out what your intention is ahead of time, you will be amazed at how successful you can be.
Mhm. Yeah, putting it down sometimes puts it into practice. Even for me, just jotting notes down on what I want to accomplish by the end of the day is so helpful, and it gives me a plan of action, and it's more meaningful when I succeed. So writing things down can be really important to people.
Not only that, but it's really good to write in a reward for yourself when you finish the list that you wrote out. I'm going to finish another chapter in my Hotsy Totsy romance book as soon as I finish this pile of mail.
Okay.
And geranium added to black pepper can help settle pain that you can't define. What does olive oil have to tell us, Miss Deb?
Ollie says, I have the courage to try new things. Roman chamomile is rich in the bravery department, and if we use Roman chamomile, it does give us the courage to try new things, be a little bit more adventurous, be willing to try something that we previously declined attempting for fear that we might make a fool of ourselves or, just be silly or not be able to do it right. It really does encourage us.
This thing in the day, that way I get over it early.
So it's a really good thing to help us do things. It really does.
Good morning, texts are a good way to start the day.
Yay!
You really should be sending a friend a note. Just surprise them. Don't wait till Christmas Eve to say, I'm sending Merry Christmas early because you're going to be so busy tomorrow. Don't do that. Send the note now. Hi, thinking of you. It was fun picking up you last weekend. It was fun beating you at cards, whatever. Okay? I'm stirred up, honey.
And this is a great reminder of what some of our virtues are. To be loving, patient, thankful, kind, helpful, and joyful. We want to recognize those things. Sure.
Yes. Support your friends. Listen to their ideas. Go to their events. Share their posts. We're going this weekend. A friend of ours singing in a big choir in a suburb about 20 miles away from us. We're all going to go Saturday night to cheer her on.
Of course.
In their victories. Remind them of their importance after their failures. A little support can go a very long way in someone's life.
It's true.
And support just means you're there. You don't have to know the words. You don't have to say anything. Sometimes you can cut out a picture of something you found on the internet of like their favorite animal and write, I saw this and I thought of you. I saw this thing and it made me think of you and how cool you are. You don't have to say anything about whatever the disappointment was. That's not a requirement.
No. Nope. Sometimes just being there or that little note is enough. You have to remember that kindness sometimes means not doing something. It means not making that comment, not noticing the flaw, not assuming the worst about someone else. Okay? Be kind.
Yes. And we'd like to thank you for joining us today. And we're going to send you off. Finish your decorating.
Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing a bushel
I
of
love
fun.
this shot.
Now
Yes.
The reindeer ran over Santa. Going on again just this weekend. Okay.
Okay.
And 3X night shirts available because they were overprinted. The password's Uncle Louie, and you write to happycal359@gmail, and Deb has the sale list for you. We want you guys to have a fun week. We have 2 more webinars this week, and the next one gets into some heavy stuff at 2 o'clock. Tune in.
Okay. Thanks, Sue. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. I don't mind being foolish with you. Bye.
Me neither. Bye.